Hello and welcome to the May newsletter for the Small Biz Thoughts technology community. This is Carl Polachuk, and this newsletter goes out, the video goes out to anyone who wants to watch it, but the actual newsletter, which comes out on the first Friday of every month, is for members only. So that newsletter's got codes for discounts and that sort of thing that is truly a members only communication. But let me give you the highlights. So April was a pretty busy month for lots of people. I know a lot of people stayed home. I'll give you a clue. What I did with my time, ta-da! I created sort of an updated home studio for creating these videos. I guess you could call me Quentin Quarantino. All right, I'll wait for the laughter to die down. So, what have we been up to in April? Well, aside from being quarantined, I have released a book, the Business Plan in a Month book, as well as officially released May 1st, the Small Biz Quick Start Workbook, which is for absolutely new entrepreneurs. So if you know anybody, you probably have been in business a while if you're following my stuff, but if you know somebody who's just starting a business and wants to make sure they've checked all the boxes before they launch, during the launch, and in the first year of business, that's what that workbook is intended for. Also, our good friend Nigel Moore from the Tech Tribe community down in Australia has released a book called Survive and Thrive, and it's all about making the most of the months ahead in this difficult time. So that's available for distribution at the Tech Tribe, but also we've got it in our community thanks to Nigel, and tip of the hat for him on that. One of the things about being a member of a community is that we're here to support each other. Along those lines, we are having a meeting every Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, for community members who want to just talk about how they're doing in this economy, share some secrets, share some information, sources of hardware, whatever it might be. Those have been extremely well attended. So we announced those last month, and I've been really impressed. I appreciate the turnout, and a handful of people come and just lurk, but lots of folks are joining in and giving us updates of what's going on. And we've literally got people from as far away as New York and Hawaii, so we got the whole U.S. covered on those. So please join us. If you're a community member, just go to the dashboard, and the top link is about the community confab. That's what we're calling it. Also at that same spot, members will see the link to the monthly meeting, which is on the third Thursday of the month. So join us for that as well. And as long as you're there looking at the dashboard, get ready, because in May, Kara has promised we're going to have a totally new dashboard. So it'll have a great look and feel. I've looked at the search facility, and it's phenomenal. She has literally implemented my original vision for what the search would be like in this community. One of the problems with a community filled with massive amounts of information, we have literally hundreds and hundreds of things in the community, probably over 1,000 individual items at this point. It's hard to find stuff when there's that much information. And so we've built the community, we've built the contents around a database-driven system. As a result, once we put the final touches onto the search piece of it, it will be very fast and very, very powerful. So I hope that you'll enjoy playing with the search engine as much as I have. Look for that coming to the community in May. It's literally almost done. It's just a matter of making sure there's a few last elements in place before she flips the switch. And of course, on other fronts, we have the SMB Online Conference coming up. And I have to tell you, if you haven't attended one of our online conferences before, it's amazing. It will be truly spectacular. You know, many events today have started out as in-person events and they've moved to online. And so some companies are fiddling around with the technology, basically. They're trying to figure out how to make this work. They're using Zoom for the first time. They're using a lot of technology for the first time. They don't really know how to make it flow. That's not the case with the SMB Online Conference. In addition to having some truly, truly amazing speakers, we have just nailed the technology. We've been doing this since 2012. We do it every few years. We don't do it every single year, but we've absolutely got the technology nailed down. The way that we've organized this is through our learning management system, and as a result, once you get a log on, you'll have that essentially forever. We're going to leave this material up for at least a couple of years. So, you know, there's not going to be any chance that you're going to pay for something and then not have access to it. In addition to the live content, we are asking every one of our speakers to give you their slide decks, additional handouts. Some of them have worksheets. Some of them are giving you a book, right? So, you know, there's just massive amounts of content. It's absolutely worth the price of admission. If you are a Small Biz Thoughts community member, send an email to Kara and she will sign you up absolutely for free. So, you know, I know it only costs $99 a month to be a member, and it costs $399 to get into this conference, but you get in for free because you're a member. So send Kara a note. She'll make sure that you are signed up, and we've just got so much cool stuff planned. And basically, we're going to do a presentation every hour, back to back, boom, 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 for 2 days. So it'll be truly cool and amazing. I hope that you will plan to join us. If you plan to download this, even if you can't attend live, you must sign up for the conference. So you're not going to be able to sign up afterwards because we've got some stuff that we're doing with vendors. So you need to make sure that you sign up for the conference as soon as possible, and that way you'll have access to all of those downloads. We will not be loading this information into the community. So even though you get it for free as a community member, you need to sign up at smbonlineconference.com or send a note to Kara at smallbizthoughts.com, and she will make sure that you are on the list. I look forward to seeing you at the SMB Online Conference. Lots and lots of new cool stuff going on. Please check it out. If you're not a member, please go to smallbizthoughts.org and sign up today. This is Carl Polachek, and I hope that you have an amazing May, and I will see you in June.